race on today's program, the Life of Barbados Breeders' Stakes and Trophy. The first of the really big 3-year-old races, over 7.8 furlongs, getting in towards the classic distances, of course, of 7.8 and 9 furlongs. Greco is a really well-grown 3-year-old bay or brown colt by Nosferatu out of Scorcher. Second in his last start behind Bandolero, over 5.5, and questionably needs a bit further than that. Should run a really good one here this afternoon. 6 is Victoria Regia, the second best 2-year-old of 2001. This is a really nice bay filly by 40 Mile out of Victoria Lena. Second in her last start, over 7.8 behind Van Gogh. She needed the race on that occasion. Will start favourite here this afternoon and is the horse to beat. That's horse number 6, Victoria Regia. Right behind that one is horse number 8, Dance My Dance, owned by Sir David Seal, ridden by Pat Husbands, who of course won the last race on Airy Hill for Eugene Melnick. This is a nice, smallish Nosferatu Littleton filly, and ran a good race over 7.8 last time when she was third behind Van Gogh and Victoria Regia. The question mark on her is her ability to get 7.8 in a really truly run race. 11 is Stargazer. This is a chestnut filly by Nosferatu out of One on One, bred at the Stout Stud Farm up in St. Philip. Very nice filly indeed. She was a winner last time over 5.5 furlongs. Needs a bit more distance than that. Looks extremely well this afternoon. Must have a chance, a shot at this Life of Barbados. That's horse number 11, Stargazer. Started puts them on the orders, and the Life of Barbados Breeders' Stakes is on its way. The 3-year-olds going 15.70 as they sort themselves out and come towards us. Mexican Queen was well away from the outside with Bandolero against the rails. Right next to that is the blinker Dance My Dance. Coming away towards the outside, Stargazer settling into 5th. On the inside, Victoria Regia. Greco up against the rails. A long way back to return to sender. As they race past us and go around the top turn, it looks like a pretty strong gallop with Bandolero and Dance My Dance together in front by a length and a half or so. On the inside, Greco. Between horses, that's Victoria Regia. Up on the outside, Mexican Queen. 3/4 back to Stargazer going up on the inside. 5 lengths adrift of those is returned to sender. We continue back down the back stretch and towards the half-mile pole now as they do pass that point now, and it is still Bandolero the leader. From on the outside, Dance My Dance, nicely held by Patrick Husbands. Then on the outside is Mexican Queen. Greco is running a good race as he eases his way up on the inside. Victoria Regia is towards the back of the field as Stargazer improves steadily on the outside. That's the way the race down towards the final 2 furlongs. And it is Stargazer and Mexican Queen that hit the front. Stargazer and Mexican Queen with a 1/4 mile left to travel in the Life of Barbados Breeders' Stakes. It's Stargazer, Mexican Queen. Bandolero is going backward, and there is Dance My Dance between horses. Here comes Return to Sender on the outside as they straight into the judge in the Life of Barbados Breeders' Stakes. It is Stargazer the leader. Here comes on the outside Mexican Queen. While it's still on the outside, Return to Sender. Victoria Regia is not going to be in this. It is Stargazer, but here comes on the outside with strong charges Mexican Queen, and it's going to be Stargazer. Stargazer wins it by 2. Victoria Regia is second, then third on the outside, Return to Sender, Mexican Queen, then Greco, Bandolero, and a very disappointing Dance My Dance. The winner of the Life of Barbados Breeders' Stakes and Trophy, Stargazer, owned by Mrs. Gay Smith, trained by W.C. Bell Marshall. This filly was bred by Major R.S. Stout, who was the Breeder of the Year for 2001 and now continues. Congratulations to all the connections. Bill Marshall and Mr. Smith leading in this filly. A great race from her and a future horse that we will see a lot more of. Mr. Henry Innes of the Life of Barbados, the Vice President of Marketing, making a presentation to the winning owner, Mr. Gay Smith, the owner of Stargazer, winner of the Life of Barbados Breeders' Stakes and Trophy.